Well, hello and welcome to the Twin Ovals, where we've got a mouth-watering third versus first clash. Looking forward to see how either side can go today. It looks like it's going to be Robertson in the ruck versus Devine. Josephine Rose back in the side, potentially this week, I think she's out there. Her potential spot in the top two awaits the Kingborough Tigers if they can somehow get over the line. Depending on how other results go, they could sit comfortably in there. But it doesn't look too likely as North Hobart take on Glenorchy. So they'll bring themselves to 28 points. The percentage is quite good. So something dramatic would have to happen for them to sneak into second. But we've seen weirder things. They're on a real roll at the moment. And we're excited to bring this round 13 SFL clash to life. Devine flicks the hand pass off to King. Free kick going the way of Sakina. Sakina drills a long one inside forward 50. Coming out to meet it. Mitchell Magic nearly just sliding through. Wagner got stripped of it. In there was Ella Wall dancing through nicely. The Roos. Support came by way of Hardy. Trickling ball out in front of Pacey. Sakina tapping it on Nifley out now to Eggers. Eggers, Sakina, socket off the ground. Just missing with the kicks ever so slightly. Hand pass was flicked off by Lockley. Lockley to Dalco for a very quick start. Bailey on the last line of defence. Also is Edmonds. She tries to keep it in. Magic, Mitchell, Rose nearly getting it, or rather Bailey. Molly Mitchell's still in there. And sock it over for a throw in. It was sock it over there from Rachel Archer. So throwing inside forward 50. Bailey ripping it out of the ruck. Sakina had a chance to get it on the boot. Flicked out now to Edmonds. Standing underneath it swiftly was Wohler. Wohler just didn't quite get to it. Sakina with a big tackle. Ball up. Tap down there from Pacey. Ball hugging the boundary line and eventually goes over. Good throw in from the umpire. Tap down there from Beck. Hand pass inboard to Ball. Running with numbers now, the Roos. Oates at ground level, still trying to track this one down. Coming through was Perry King, the skipper. Another ball up. Robertson with the tap down. Beck just got stripped. Free kick going the way of the Roos. As they look to drive himself out of fullback from Rachel Archer. Wearing her opponent like a glove was Baldwin. Kick inside to Bailey. Works her opponent inside out and then soccers it forward. Mitchell last line. Wagner as well. Eye contact. Wagner. Kick just got chopped off though. Dalco nearly having a shot on goal. It was nearly to Lockley. Mitchell lurking around. Lockley at ground level. Mitchell somehow got a way out of it. And kick was offline by a fair distance. Robertson worked to front position. Wagner. Webster got pushed as she kicked it. Mitchell. Hand pass into the path of Sakina, or maybe it might just go further afield to Lockley, who's tied along the boundary. Oh, wow! From the tightest of angles, that is a brilliant goal. Oh, knocked it behind. The umpire went to go for goal. I thought he had the 2 mitts out. As we get cleared back in, I thought he was going to go the goal. The tightest of angles. They were celebrating it as Baldwin skids the ball forward. Clarence with the numbers. Not sure if we can have another look at that. Baldwin. Driving ball inside 50. Off the pack. Bailey and Beck. Beck running around, sizing up the goals through the hands of Mitchell, who found herself in a little bit of time and space. And Mitchell Magic with a slide. Have a look at that. That is brilliant stuff there from Molly Mitchell, and the celebration to counterpunch it. I don't know what was better, the goal or the celebration. Mitchell Magic has started early here. That's the Twin Ovals. Have a look at this. That's some good stuff, and then the slide is perfect. They're building something really, really good down there at the Tigers. Tap down from Robertson. King. Devine getting it on second attempt. Pacey got the kick away. Just overrunning it though, a couple of Tigers players, one being Tess Wohler. Tracking this one down though is Mitchell. Just had the nice little Ronaldinho slide. It's a bit of a laugh out there at the moment. Looks like they're enjoying themselves rolling around in the mud and sliding. That's good to see. And holding the ball, free kick against Dalco, which I find interesting. Kick to this bench side. Whitehead trying to track it down. It wasn't a great kick, clearing defence. So go out through the last touch rule. Webster tracking it down. Devine works away to front position. Throw is a bit shallow for her though. Robertson, Mitchell, hand pass spiked up. Beck, soccer skills are plenty on show here today at the Twin Ovals. Bobbling and just dropping it over the boundary line as Brianna Oates. Tap down Robertson. Coming through was Taylor Crack. Heavy number, the 65 and the 83. Devine. And there was Crack and also Wall. So they drive themselves down the line now. Clarence. Odwago's going to mop this one up on centre wing. Perry King getting involved as well. Kicked off the pack there from Eggers. Whitehead just toe poked one forward and hoped for the best. Odwago lending a hand in defence as they try and go forward now. The Roos there pressing ever so slightly. Webster got the hand pass away in the nick of time. Robertson lurking around. Webster again is in there and taking in the tackles. Oates. Tap down from Robertson. Spills out now to Wall. All fours was Wagner. And now bursting with some speed is Lockley. She goes to the half forward flank. Socket off the ground from Dalco, and that's kicking in danger. Free kick recipient is Hardy. Madison Hardy. Hardy's kick inboard was not well weighted at all. So Crack's going to send them inside forward 50. Prancing again was Hardy. Ran herself into some trouble but got out of it nicely. Kick was good. Hits up Clark. Clark going into the corridor. Kick was pretty good for Edmund. She nearly reeled it in on second attempts. Limbrick, corridor kick. Nicely weighted for Pacey, who couldn't reel it in. Devine goes to centre half forward. King, shoveled a hand pass out. Lockley ran cold. Nice tackle from Hardy. So Hardy goes down the line to a nicely weighted kick to Whitehead. Whitehead. High ball, only Kingborough jumpers surround it. Cracked through the hands of her, and then pretty content with how it was going to end was Matilda Dowco, who just said, come and tackle me, that's fine. Robertson. Oates. Sakina sliding through nearly was Beck, and they drove forward for the first time, the Roos, but only as far as Odwogo. Odwogo to this outer side. Good use of the body by Tess Wola. Umpire called play on. Limbrick caught her cold. Out back to Odwogo and through hands to McKee, who drives them forward. Also intercepting it was Clark. Off the deck, it was nicely weighted to an awaiting Edmund. Odwogo, the seas just parted for her. They're still pressing. Limbrick with a toe-poking ball forward. They're looking good now, Clarence. Wickham in there. Oates dragged to the ground. Big tap down from Robertson. Spun around was Oates. A free kick to Perry King. For King. Just through the hands of Mitchell, who's worked her way up the grounds. So Blackburn on now, looking at the front. Numbers favouring Clarence as they go inside forward 50. Limbrick snuck out the back. Might have been held. Umpire didn't think so. They're all rolling around in the mud now. And ball up. Either Ruckman getting a tap down. Limbrick just got set upon as soon as she tried to get it. Sakina good at ground level. Dalco taken instantly. Blackburn harassing her. Nicely done from Gemma. And passes it off to Webster, who drives them deep in offence. Odwogo toe pokes the ball to Perry King's advantage. Clark, King, lending his support was Knowles. Stripped of it was Wola. Devine laying a tackle. Ball up. Robert Godfrey walking out of the rooms there. He's a stalwart of the Kingborough Football Club. You could just see him top left of screen before. Of course, Gemma Blackburn related to Sticks. And I'm sure Kelly is probably out there watching somewhere, her mum. Pleasure to have your company wherever you're watching from around the planet as we go to even territory now. So a high up and under ball inside forward 50. What one, but two grabs from Brianna Oates. Oh, it's squaring up as well. A little bit angry. So Oates now. Distance might be a problem. She'll just kick it to the top of the square where Limbrick nearly ran through. Odwogo And in came Crack, who just got bumped as she got rid of it. Blackburn with sharp hands. Spills out now to Chick. They go forward, and in some time and space was Edmund, who just couldn't quite seal the deal. Edwogo throws the ball out of defence. Devine. Eggers. Back to Eggers. Wagner does well to put her head over it and get it to a running teammate in Pacey, who just gets stripped of it. Not much time really at the moment for both these teams to make any opportunity of what they're doing. Devine. Blackburn harassing her again. She's been really good, Blackburn. Hands it off to Webster, and now Oates as they drive themselves inside forward 50. Wickham tied along the boundary, but she's caught cold. Umpire didn't think so, though. Baldwin, pressure from the Roos inside their forward 50 has been elite so far. Front position tap down from Caitlin Wickham. It trickles out now to King, or Mitchell rather, who just overran it. Here is King on cue, soccering ball from Ivory. A few little tap on from Knowles. Crack. And now Baldwin working their way down this outer wing. Mitchell, we know she can run and dash. Just kicked it off the instep. Sliding through. She's already had a couple of sliding doors moments today as Mitchell. Wagner. Nice little pick up and go. It was Beck and Mitchell right to the centre half forward pocket. Mitchell just got clobbered as she got rid of it. She got the hand pass away in the nick of time though. Good ball movement from the Kingborough Tigers. All back in defence was Whitehead and a couple of Roos jumpers as well. But the kick wasn't so kind for a teammate. Odwogo. And still moving forward is Clark. Limbrick. They're just sliding around at the moment. Devine. Dalco. Crashing through was Lindsay Beck. She tried to shovel it. That had to be a throw. Shoveled the hand pass out. She just tapped it on her hand as Sakina kicks towards the top of the square in a dangerous area. Wagner. Clearing kick. Marcher. Hand pass just misfired to Oates. Baldwin. It skids along to Beck. Instantly met by two Roos. Sakina wearing Archer like a glove. Beck. Scrappy stuff it is. As you can see, the goal, or the goal umpire's coach, Andrew Eichen, in the puffer vest. He's braving the cold and standing in the rain behind the young goal umpire. Of course, a big shout out to all the umpires umpiring today and the players playing. I think I could name probably 15 places I would rather be than on the football field. King. Oh, it does look good. I might have to maybe one day do a Molly Mitchell slide. Would look like a bit of fun. Blackburn and Devine. Blackburn strong in the ruck to start this contest off. So King, Beck, worked her way to front position but couldn't quite reel the mark in. 18.5 gone, one straight to 0-1. This one's trickled out of bounds for a throw-in. Lucy Dowco getting a little bit hot-headed, giving away a couple of free kicks already. Bailey. Wagner got shoved off it. Baldwin coming in like a bullet train. Eggers left it behind. Wagner, King had to contest her. Hand pass got away. Oates ran herself into a couple of awaiting Tigers jumpers. Blackburn just got stripped of it. Sakina, Beck, they're all slipping around. Beck does well, breaks through one tackle, gets the kick away, right to the teeth of goal. Mitchell Magic, not once but twice! Abracadabra from Molly Mitchell. That's her second of the quarter. Gee, she is a big talent, Molly Mitchell. Drift back into the middle as the siren goes. 2 goals to 1, first term for the home side in the Kingborough Tigers. Molly Mitchell with both of those goals. She's looking like she's going to be in some really good form today. Here's the superstar, Molly Mitchell. We'll take our first break. She's got the first 2. Kingborough have got the first 2. Clarence, a bit to think about at the break. They're not looking too bad, though. Take our first break here. Bo Downham in the commentary box with you. We'll be back very, very shortly for quarter number 2. Second term action live from the Twin Ovals, about to kick off. It was a strong opening term from the Kingborough Tigers, but Clarence just started to work their way into that game in the back half of that first term. We're looking forward to seeing if they can respond and really make this game a tight and contested one as they look to get their first of the day. Blackburn in the ruck, and looks like it might be Crack maybe, or Abrahams it will be, I think. So, convincing tap down from Emma Abrahams in the ruck. Abrahams, Sakina, back to Abrahams, instantly met by Oates, ball up. Tap down by Abrahams. Sakina. Run rolling around in the muds. Ball up. Tap down from Abrahams. Bursts out to Oates. Sakina hot on her tail. King just got a kick away to the half forward flank. One-on-one. Pushed over Lockley. Pushed over her opponent in Bella Ball. Line they go. Oates with a fist from behind, shoveling a hand pass back now to Clark. That one just misfired a touch. Webster saw it over the boundary line. Blackburn. Tap down from Abrahams. Kick towards half forward. Beck called to play on. Had some running supporting King. It now bursts out to Mitchell. Hand pass back to King. Just misfired a touch. High tackle on Perry King against Rachel Archer. Deep inside forward 50 is Josephine Rose, who's back for her first game. They might go further afield in search of Bailey. You can see the puddles there at the Twin Ovals. They're taking a mud bath at the moment. Well, I need to have a shower after this. You've just had a nice free bath. Bailey out of the ruck. Gets her kick smothered. Trying to pick it up is Josephine Rose. Beck. Hand pass flicked back inboard. Spills out to a teammate who just underground hand pass it. Clark. Probably the cleanest jumper out there, the number 10 at the moment. Just go and slide, I reckon. Put a bit of mud on the back. Blackburn. And a recall again for the young umpire. Tough conditions out there for him, but good on him. That's a better throw. Abrahams. Hardy. Webster. Back through Abrahams. Just got mauled as soon as she got it. Eggers is on all fours. Picked up there from Beck, who actually kicked it the wrong way. Abrahams. Sakina slapping it on the boot towards full forwards. Coming out to meet it though nicely was Ball. Got the kick away in the nick of time. It sits in the grass. And a strong tackle laid from Lockley. Abrams with the reach over Blackburn. Ball, socket off the turf. Beck, mauled as soon as she got it. Webster holding free kick to Lindsay Beck. So Beck looking for her first. To extend it out to a 17-point lead. Lindsay Beck looks pretty good off the boot. And it is. Beck does well to get that one. Not as an enthusiastic celebration as Molly Mitchell, but not a bad one. Not too sure what you would have actually called that one at the first term. See the slide, but there's a second part to it that I missed a little bit. So back in the middle now. Blackburn and Abrahams, King, hold of the jumper against Celeste Knowles. King, Beck's leading up at it, that's the direction she goes further afield to a nearly beautiful weighted kick to Sakina. Out the back is Molly Mitchell, Wagner, ball, holding up Lockley. Free kick going the way of her. Jade Lockley now in search of Molly Mitchell. It's a driving ball. Rose using her body. She's back this week. Whitehead with a strong tackle. So they go out to Eggers. Wrapped around in the tackle is Nyhouse. Wagner. Kick wasn't the best of what she could have went to. Abrams, Beck. Blackburn at the bottom of the pack. Wickham. Blackburn still working hard. Beck just got a hand pass away. Clark. Lockley. Oh, Mitchell again sliding through. Look at the mud that's drifted everywhere there. Mitchell. It's not too sure how to describe conditions here. It's at the Twin Ovals. Mitchell just sliding through. Interesting. Bailey. Webster. Through came Archer. Dropped it once but went back and received it. Trickled a ball out. Only as far as Wola, and Mitchell again. Looking for her third. Now, will we see another slide? Mitchell for Kingborough's third. And across the face of goal. Looking forward to another celebration. Wagner. Kick just a bit too hot for ball to handle. Abrams did good to get underneath it and drive them forward once more. Oh, strong mark from King. Plays on, opens up the angle to full forward where Rose can play on and snap a goal. Welcome back, Josephine Rose. Tap down from Robertson into the path of Webster. Looks like the rain just holding off a little bit. Big bump from Sakina on Webster. Abrahams was tackled, then turned tackle up as they go towards Waller or Lockley, holding free kick. Going the way of Waller. You can barely see her number. So another ball inside forward 50. Mitchell's out the back if they can get it to her. Dalco just dribbled the ball forward. Beck, by way of hands, they break through the damn wall of Clarence. Nearly getting there to Rose at full forward. Archer with a relieving kick, but it might just be a bit too hot to handle. Standing underneath it is Waller. Ball. Lockley. That had to be a kick in danger, and it was. So Beck's going to have an opportunity. Lindsay Beck. Right to the top of the square. Mitchell. Get it! On the right boot. A bit of Mitchell magic again. We've seen it 3 times now. Have a look on the replay. I didn't call it great, but I didn't expect it to get to her. If I'm going to be honest with you. She dropped it and then it got back to her. She is a powerful player, is Molly Mitchell. When she's on song, Kingborough are on song, that's for sure. We drift back into the middle now. It's a 30-point lead. This is another upset. They've taken the scalps of North Hobart 3 weeks ago, and now they're looking like they're going to take the scalp of the first seed. That's 2 number 1 teams. They have bets within this month. It's a big month of football if they can get there for the Tigers. Yeah, Jodie Mather was very, very convincing in her press conference during the week. As Abrams goes forward, Oates hot on her tail. Wagner. Odwogo. Try to clear this one. Limbrick. Got to kick away to the corridor. Sliding through, nearly taking it was Knowles. Coming through was Wickham. Odwogo and Sakina. Abrams with the tap down, nearly into the path of King. Good kick inside forward 50. It just allows the door to open ajar for Clarence as the numbers form and McKee gets taken high. Out wide. It's just brought to grounds. Edmonds, one of the pack. Tap down from Abrams. King. Too strong in the ends. Was King broke through a couple of tackles and then drove them forward. Nice use of the body from Dalco. Couple of red and white jumpers surround the contest, but Dalco with just sheer power and determination as Wagner gives it to her. And ball. Ball. King. Waller. And Wagner. All going forward now for the Tigers. Archer stood in the road. Mitchell shoved a hand pass out. Dalco towards full forward where Rose is leading. And wheeling and going, Rose did the unselfish thing and tried centering it to Odwogo. Mitchell still hanging around. It bobbles out to her. She broke through the tackle. This one nearly just caught in the mud. Lockley, ball. Conditions are terrible. And they get away with one there, Clarence. Boy, oh boy. If there was not mud there, that would have been a certain goal. Baldwin. Edmonds. Webster was waiting for it to go to her. Limbrick just cleared the area. It was a nice spot of vision. She went to a teammate in Edmund who nearly got her kick away. Perry King picking this one up now. The seas just parted for her as they drive inside forward 50. Beck just clean bowled her. In there was Oates. Does well on second attempt now. Beck had her arms chopped and then just got the kick away towards the half forward flank where a couple of Kingborough players meet her, and a nice tackle from Robertson. Robertson out wide. Wagner and Mitchell. Putting on the afterburners is Mitchell. She drives it towards full forward. Just slamming into the mud. It was a big thud. He's been unlucky, I reckon, as Lockley sees again. Parted it. Just trickles. Just gets there. Disgusting conditions they are. Lockley gets her first. Yeah, look at this. The mud thuds into it. It's a little bit unlucky in some aspects, but they haven't been able to go forward, Clarence. Kingborough have looked the only likely team at the moment who are going to do any significant damage on the scoreboard. Back into the middle now. King and Odwogo in there. Webster gets the free kick. Drives them towards the half-forward line. Out now is Wickham. Just got pushed as she went to get it. King. Abrahams. Wickham. And free kick to Taylor Crack as we tick down the minutes till half-time. Crack. Kick just misfired a touch. Archer off fullback has come and lent a hand. Ball. Good link of hand passes, but on the last line, Edmund couldn't quite reel it in. Up down from Devine. In came Edmonds. Kingborough with the numbers clearing themselves forward. Mitchell stood underneath it. Archer, Wagner, good use of hands. Back to Archer, and now further afield to Edmonds. That hand pass just misfired, so they had to go the ball route. And pushing her over the line was Edmonds. Devine. Sock it off the deck into the path of King. Ball up. Or rather a free kick, so Pacey. Corridor was the option she wanted to go for. Crack just lurks out the back, nearly slipped over going for it. On her tail is Wickham. Hot on the whistle. Webster. Looks like McKee might be coming off. So running away from it is Edmund. Rolling ball towards the half-forward line. Socked forward from the Kingborough player. I'm not too sure who that was. Woller. And boundary line beats everyone. Tap down from the Tigers. Sakina cleared the area. In there is Edmonds. Danced around one and then centered the ball full forward in the vicinity of Lockley. Corridor is the option. Robertson high up and under and standing in the road is Dowko. 10 seconds left. They just misfired with the kick. And the siren will sound for the halftime break. A little bit of heat out there at the moment. It's a 36-point lead going the way of the Tigers. We'll take our major break here on the YouTube channel. Be back very, very shortly for second half action.
Wherever cancer is, we are. We are the supporters, preventers, researchers and advocates, leading Australia to a future without cancer. Every day, we're finding new and better ways to offer services, share knowledge, and bring hope to Australians everywhere, because cancer affects us all. We're here to listen and care for people, however they need us, whenever they need us, through any type of cancer, at any stage of the journey. Every day, we are supporting world-class researchers, empowering them to dream big and make the impossible possible. Together, we're pushing boundaries, unlocking the answers to understand, prevent and treat cancer. We're improving the lives of those living with it, and even getting close to eliminating some cancers altogether. You may not see us, but we're here, in schools and people's homes, on the beach, at work and on the streets, helping millions of Australians cut their risk and detect cancer sooner. We know that 1 in 3 cancers can be avoided, so we're out there preventing as many as we can. You may not hear us, but our voice is loud. Every day, we're using it to advocate, change laws and drive policies, to reduce cancer risks and improve cancer care, to break ground and speak for the community in places where they're not always heard. Every day, we're closer to a future without cancer. And as a charity, we rely on Australia's biggest hearts to help us get there faster.
Blunston's been building hard-working boots for over 150 years. The tougher you need them, the tougher we build them, giving you advanced protection and all-day comfort. After all, you never stand still, so neither do we. Blunston, building the future.
Oh, you mean the jam and cream? Good stuff.
Go! And one for you as well. Got it.
Original glazed. Classic.
At Banjo's, we speak donut. Introducing our new range of flavours. Now there's one for everyone. Banjo's, making donuts better.
Well, welcome back to the Twin Ovals. It's currently a 37-point lead going the way of the visiting, or the home side rather. Go down him in the commentary box with you. Pleasure to have your company wherever you're watching from around the planet. As we go into the middle and start this quarter number 3. A dominant game that it's been for the Tigers. So Robertson wins this tap down, just plops in the mud. Coming through was Limbrick with some speed. Kick hacks out now to Odwogo, who uses some soccer skills and drives them forward a little bit quicker than they would have liked to. Dalco. Kick just held up in the wind for Sakina. Coming out to meet it as Oates. She had a good game today. Ball. Her kick down to Limbrick was cut off by Odwogo. Odwogo to Dalco. Dalco further afield, but wrapped up. So kick down the line. Limbrick was the target. Couldn't get it to it. Ball just bobbing around now as they go to Eggers. Eggers' kick towards half forward was swiftly and proactively cut off from Archer. Archer's kick in the middle is dangerous. Just got a fingernail onto it was Mitchell. Wagner got dragged down with it as they kick towards this outer wing. Wola. Edmonds. McIntosh. Skidded a ball towards half forward. Hand pass just got out in the nick of time. Might have been a holding free kick, it was. So they go down now to Ruby Pacey. Excuse me, Oates as they to go further afield. Robertson couldn't quite hang on to that one. Pacey coming back for seconds. Umpire letting this one go for a while. Pacey. Odwogo and Sakina. Or rather Sakina. Webster. And pushing the back. Webster. Just wasn't right for Limbrick. Odwogo mopping it up now over the head of ball. Boundary line might just beat them, or Dalco keeps it in swiftly to Sakina. Driving ball inside forward 50. Rose has used her body well. This one tight along the angle. Pushed over. So throw in now. Deep inside attacking 50 for the Tigers. Bailey wins the tap down. Sakina hugging the boundary line. Dalco. Oates got pushed off. Ball up. Bailey with a big fist. Wagner. Clearing kick out of D50. In search of the Limbrick. Odwogo, Blackburn getting into her as well. And we'll see another ball up or throw in. Tap down from Devine. Odwogo. Oates. Blackburn in there as well. Limbrick. Soccer to kick forward. Only as far as Eggers. Still going. Ivory with the tackle. A little bit angry at that half-time break with some treatment. Dalco. Over the head of Devine, Perry King, and boundary line will beat everyone. Another throw or last touch rather. Still getting my head around that, so apologies. And a 50-metre penalty. The Oates. Probably should have been another 50 there. Whitehead shoveled a hand pass up. Webster right to full forwards. Socket off the turf. It's a three-lady foot race. Odwogo sliding in. And receives a bath. Logo takes some territory and then thumps one down the line. Oh, Mitchell from behind. Cornella Wagner. They used to play at Glenorchy with each other. Wagner driving. Ball forward, Limbrick's out the back, nearly in the mud, just got in her way, didn't it? So Odwogo out of fullback. Drives the one in search of Wagner, Whitehead, Oates. Centering kick forward, Blackburn the target. Crack got the kick away, clearing it out of defence, but coming back in by way of Ball. Ball was in search of Chick, didn't get there. Limbrick coming out to meet this one. Odwogo, Sakina. Blackburn laying the tackle. And another ball up. Blackburn, Devine, Sakina, shoveled a hand pass out. Limbrick, Odwogo, Oates. They get it to half forward. Making the most of their opportunities though. Eggers gets a clearing one out in front of Mitchell. Turns her opponent inside out. Sockers it forward. Lockley does well just to break the Shepherd, and Webster comes away with it through this outer side, straight into Nyhouse. Oates, 50. Not too sure what the 50 was for. So Oates is going to be walked up into the goal square. This for a certain goal. And they get their first of the afternoon, do the Roos. It's coming by way of Brianna Oates in the 8th minute of the third term. As we drift back into the middle now. Robertson. And Eggers at the bottom of the pack will receive a free kick against Clark. So Eggers. Sakina. Perry King. Just harassing everybody at the moment is King. Devine laid some pressure. Blackburn tried to take the mark. Reeling it in was Wola. Crack with sheer strength and determination to break through the tackle, but maybe a little bit too adventurous with that opportunity. She'll be wrapped up by Gemma Blackburn. Kick was nearly a beautiful one to Limbrick. Now the foot race is on commentary side. Ivory, nifty little paddle on from Ivory. Set it into the path of Pacey. Oh. And then clobbering Wola as soon as she took it. Wola. Sakina was intending for it to come to her. Clark. Kick into the corridor was good, but Wagner couldn't get it in on first attempt. Eggers. Dalco over the left shoulder and just hacked it forward in front of Perry King to do her best work. King now, boundary line, waiting. King still going at it. Got the kick away in the nick of time. This one to the half forward flank. Wagner. And now Eggers. Sakina. Oates is coming off, holding her shoulder. The ball up. Either ruckman getting a decisive one. Robertson taps it over. Let the play go on. Now the ball up. Blackburn directing traffic. Limbrick. Odwogo. Webster. Limbrick. Boundary line. So another throw in. Another ball up, Devine. And the tap down. Kick from Sakina towards the half forward line. Eggers keeping it in, but the kick was just offline. So free kick to the Roos. Caitlin Wickham. Still looking for a second goal, the Roos. Limbrick was there waiting for it. Eggers in to the lap of her. Mitchell. Wagner might have just got one back at her after that heavy collision earlier. In came Knowles. Mitchell. Kicked one towards the boundary line. Support for King was by way of Mitchell, but ball was a cake of soap. Either ruckman getting a tap down will be recalled. Not fun to be out there at the moment. Abrams. You can see number 18, Amity Chick, just trying to stay as warm as possible. As it really starts to you know what I'm thinking. Abrams. You can use bucket, or if you're looking for probably a more precise term, you can probably come up with one yourself, as It's out of bounds and for another throw-in. We're not going to say it, but starts with P. Blackburn and Abrams in the ruck. Abrams winning this tap down towards the half-forward line they go. Abrams gets, or rather, Wall gets a free kick. They'll go towards the half-forward line. Coming out to meet it nicely was Wickham. Couldn't reel it in on first attempt. Pack starts to form, and now the Jenga starts to happen as all the pieces come off each other. The pack. 5 minutes left in the term. Abrams. Oh, big tackle from Sakina. Blackburn's kick just got smothered into Abrams. They're harassing them, the Tigers. Another ball up as we drift out to the 4-minute mark of the term. Smothered from Wola. Unintentionally it was, and Archer's taken in the tackle. Or ball. Abrams rips it out of the ruck. Blackburn's been really good for Clarence, one of the best. Abrams drills the ball inside forward 50. Wall was the intended target. Going out to meet it is Lockley. Still going the Tigers. And another throw in. Tap down one. And free kick to Kingborough. They're going to line up for another one here. A little bit of stagnant gameplay. And it's going to be Perry King, who celebrations are plenty for the Tigers 2 weeks ago against Lauderdale. Perry King looking to get her first of the day. One of Tasmania's premier midfielders. She makes no mistake of that, and Perry King gets it, and they get around her. The first of the third term for the Tigers. Perry King gets in on the act. Hasn't been a thrashing though. 7-2-44 plays 1-3-9 here at the Twin Ovals. So 2 minutes left in the term. Would not be fun out there at the moment. Abrams, Sakina, tried to get it back to Abrams. Sakina ran away with it, very hot on the whistle. Sakina towards our forward. Limbrick went back with courage. King just got that goal, loves it as well. Dialco. Another ball up. We ticking in the 1 minute and a half mark here. King goes forward. And free kick to the Roos. Just swept up from Dalco. Webster hot on her. Sakina rolling around in the slush pit that is the Twin Ovals. Still a bit of time left for a goal. tick down and in to 30-second mark. Blackburn going up again. Abraham's got the kick away, but still Sakina. It's been all Kingborough this quarter, that's for sure. 20 seconds left. And Blackburn has tried tirelessly in the ruck. Probably the best on for Clarence. As they go forward, Mitchell, this would be some sort of goal. It doesn't even register for a score, and that'll be the third term done and dusted. 7-2, 44 to 139. It's well, this game is all but over, but there's still something to get out of it. The confidence that this will bring the Tigers, will be immense. Knocking off two of the top teams in the space of 3 weeks. It's a big, big back end of the year for either of these teams, really. But the Roos, well, they are streaming towards the finals in a bit of hot form. We'll take our last break here. Bo Downham in the commentary box with you. It's a pleasure to have your company wherever you're watching from around the planet. Hopefully you're warm. Hopefully you're dry. It looks like it's not very good out there at the moment. We'll take our last break. I'm happy to be in the box instead of out there, that's for sure. We'll take our last break. We'll be back very, very shortly for the last term. Stick around. Very short break we've got there. I was not expecting that. But anyway, we'll go back in the middle. Looks like they want to finish this game off very quickly. As Devine goes into the middle, Sakina. And ball up. So Devine, rucking and roving her own work is Robertson. And the ball up. Devine. King. Eggers. Ball up. Eggers again. Coming out to meet it was Archer. And the ball up. Devine. Robertson winning the tap down convincingly. They're looking for their second goal of the afternoon, Kingborough. Out now to Archer. Got the kick away in the nick of time. They drift forward now. Devine stood in the road. Wagner. Oates is there, and the usual suspects for both teams are trying to track this one down and send it forward. Hardy sits it to the advantage of Ivory. Decisive kick forward was just cut off from Limbrick, and now the boundary line will see everyone go over, and we all fall down. If you're at the Twin Ovals, there's a ball up there if you want to get it. Limbrick. Robertson. Odwogo. Sakina. Clearing kick. Umpire's whistle. That was a very short break. Sakina. Wagner slid through. Kick inside the forward 50 was intended for Ivory. Oh, that's an injury, it looks like. An ankle or a knee. Hope not. And it looks like it might be King. As this one drifts out of bounds. Not too sure that is. It's not a good sign. Yeah, it looks like it is Perry King potentially. So we'll restart play. Devine, Sakina, Webster, and the ball up. So they drift forward ever so slightly. Mitchell wrapped up. Tap down to Devine. Mitchell. Shoulder hand pass out to Sakina. Odwogo. Crack was there for support. Beck as well. And another ball up. So Rose with a goal, Beck with a goal, Mitchell with 3, Perry King and Lockley with singles. Brianna Oates, the solitary goal kicker for the Roos. Ball crashing in was Archer. Odwogo, ball still working around the boundary line. Limbrick was there. Mitchell slams her head into the turf. And another ball up. Throw in. Tap down from Robertson. Still going. Limbrick. Boundary line was nearly there. In came Eggers. Crack. Dancing around the boundary line. Gets the kick away just in the nick of time. Coming out to meet it with Dowco. Nearly got the mark, but wasn't paid. Webster. Kick towards the contest. Blackburn. And wrapped up. Devine missed everything when she went to tap it down. Oates was there. Limbrick soccering it to keep the ball in motion. Dropping it was McIntosh. They work their way downfield. Webster, Oates, Robertson. Support from Knowles behind, didn't go to it, instead went further back in. Clark. Waller got a kick away in the nick of time. Up and over kick now to Beck. Wagner with a nice smother. Mitchell with a fresh airy. And Wagner, who hasn't stopped trying all day, has now got a lot of mud on that bowl. And on the face of Ella Wagner. Happy to be in the nice commentary box. See another ball up. Decisive tap down. Overrunning it was Chick. Webster, Sakina laying a tackle on her. Oh, Beck just got one right in the middle of where she didn't want it. Robertson. Space and time is Macy Clark, who can run in and waltz and size the goals up. Blackburn was the intended target. Didn't want to go for the goals and be selfish. Hardy. And ball up. Big raking tap down. Sakina. They go towards Mitchell. Mitchell now. She can't take a bounce. She wasn't game enough to do it. Sits out in front of Rose, who's got a bit to do. Front position is Wickham. Has a couple to beat. Did it professionally, if I can spit my words out. Even I'm getting a bit tired now. Beck. I imagine how these players are feeling. Beck scrubs one, to say the least. Abrams still rocking hard. Both teams. Archer, socket forward. Oh, Rose just slipped over at the crucial time, but it sits and it holds and it goals for Lindsay Beck nearly. Well, Archer's going to bring it in. As they take some territory. Kick out is as far as Eggers. Just thumped it on the boot. And now Bailey wants to get in and slide around the mud. It's not a great sight. If you're a fan watching at home, you're probably feeling a little bit sorry for them as it leads out to 36 points now. It's terrible out here. As McIntosh got stripped of it. Dalco sending them forward. Webster on the last line of defence. They've all learnt. A nice rest after this, that's for sure, as Clark, probably the driest one or less filthy one out there at the moment, the number 10, Webster. Just ask Ella Wagner. Right onto the chest of Limbrick, couldn't quite reel it in. Odwogo wearing her like a glove, got the hand pass away to keep it in motion. Webster just danced around a couple, but the kick was adventurous and didn't quite get anywhere she would have liked. Odwogo inside the forward 50. Rose nearly used her body. This one in a tight angle, trying to work its way in. Rose, still with Rose. Mitchell trying to pick it up, just sliding through the wetness of the twin ovals. Nearly Dalco got the hand pass away. And Knowles at the bottom of the pack. Big tap down to Wagner. Wagner's kick forward. Limbrick sits it down in front of Clark. Couldn't reel it in. Abrams. Baldwin. Webster. And now Pacey, as they screw a ball forward. Ivory runs to the arc of 50, wanted to draw the player, sits it out for a task for Whitehead. Dalco in defence just knocks it over professionally. This one's going to be very cold. That one nearly recalled. At first you don't succeed. Try and try again. So we'll go the throw up. Poor boundary umpire's just trying to a bit of pocket money. Mitchell overrunning it. Robertson. Wagner wrapped up by Abrams. Robertson. Webster. Why would you play football? Is probably what they're asking themselves at the moment. Not ideal conditions out here. It's a 36-point lead at the moment. I don't think it'll get any bigger than that. It starts to really bucket down. Wagner had 2 to beat. Didn't get rid of it professionally enough. Baldwin, the recipient. And taken in by Lockley. No, tap down. Robertson, ball. And boundary line again. So looking forward to next week. These two teams. Kingborough will face Glenorchy at KG5. So that's another opportunity for them to get the 4 points, whereas Clarence have the bye. That'll be a that'll be a good week for them just to reset after the match that they've had today. It hasn't been terrible, but just a nice little reset point going into the back end of the season and ready into finals as Odwogo goes forward. Whitehead rather. Wagner shoveled a hand pass off, a little bit too adventurous for Oates, and Oates goes back and gets it as we tick into the dying stage of this one. We have 4 minutes left. Up down from Eggers. Abrams. Just over the head of Bailey. Rose. Everyone's still trying to get a bit of a slide in the wet. Beck got the hand pass. Might be time for one more piece of Mitchell magic as she shovels the hand pass over to Bailey. Oh, she just fell over. Made a right meal of that. Not sure if we can see it again, but Bailey. Well, at this one, yeah, she just tripped over her own feet. As Bailey goes back and drills another one. 42 points it is now. And she gets on the scoreboard. So the dying stage of this one, 2 minutes left to play with. Abrams in through Wagner or Webster. So it's going to be a 42-point win to the Tigers. Undefeated in the seniors today. Good to see they had a reserve side as well. In the men's. Webster. As they go forward. Again, trying to edge closer. A convincing victory for the Tigers. It'll be 42-point win. Blackburn's battled all day. Probably one of the best for the Roos. Gets a hand pass away. Out now to Hardy. Archer. Still working hard in the latter stages of this one. Webster. Odwogo tracking this one down. She nearly does. Limbrick as well. So, another boundary stoppage. Abrams. Lockley. Wagner. So, another big scap. Oh, Rose just copped one in the back. Literally in the back, kicked it. And she'll go back and get this one. Check side kick at the belly of the ball. So A couple of big scalps heading into September for the Kingborough Tigers. They are really starting to purr at the moment. They are going to be hard to beat come September. And beating North Hobart 2 weeks ago, and now the first place Clarence. They are going to be the Smoky for the premiership this year. 8-3-51 to 139. It was convincing and it's a combative victory, as you'll see. And what a game of football for the Kingborough Tigers. Molly Mitchell with 3 goals. Bailey there with 1. King, who might be a little bit injured. Lockley, Beck and Rose with 1 and a single going to Oates. They are the team to beat this year, the Kingborough Tigers, in my opinion. They have really started working themselves into some really, really good form coming the back end of this year. Oh, don't tell me they've got another game on here. Oh, we won't be streaming it, but I feel for the boys who have to come out and play that. So, big thank you to everyone who tuned in over the course of the day. It's been a good Super Saturday. You can catch some SFL action live from KG5 next weekend. We'll look forward to now, though. It's been a good day. A pleasure to have your company wherever you're watching from as I sprint off the ground. Bow down them in the commentary box. Enjoy the football, but it's bye for now.